Welcome, welcome to Factorio Modded. This is my ECK2. I am going to start decentralizing my base. I have been centralizing it for a while because that was the optimal way to play the game, but the way of the change of the core miners with the stack size between 0.5 and 0.6 is 5 times worse. So design is supposed to be you're supposed to build off-world. So I'm going to start moving stuff off-world to how it's supposed to be. I was spending all the time re-centralizing just to get the science going. That's the only reason I was doing it. I didn't need to do it, really, but my science was unlearned, so I've been trying to grind my science back. And I still haven't done it. It's been a long time. We've always got Deep Space 4, which is one of the main ones. We're not going to get like Factorio Space 11 or worker robot speed 18. At least we didn't. Like, I think we lost worker robot speed though. We used to have 18. I don't know what we're at now. We've got quite a far ways back. 13, I think? Yeah, we're at 13. Damn. That was a lot of science. Because that was before the ECK2 change too. So I didn't used to use the singularity tech cards so much. That's right. I kind of like this play just for its history, you know? It's like a history playthrough. Historical. Last time I also set up a new tether spatial elevator down south, and this one's going to be moving for resources into the space. Now you can see there's a lot of robots flying around. I actually don't know what my network's at. That's 7,000 bots, so it's not too bad. It's 4 times less than my Nullius playthrough. That playthrough was excessive. So the idea is I'm going to move mineral water from a core world to this thing and bring it down and then ship it in to this. This is the main usage of mineral water, and there's the other usages up north. So I could use that one up there to dock that one. So I can drop them down from there or there. What I was thinking of doing is actually doing 4 of these, or 3 of them. If I do a third one, I'll probably be out here. So like a triangle. I can just pick the nearest one, but that means I have to slowly move a rail grid in orbit as well, which that's all new to me. Oh, we filled up on napkin plates again. That's a good thing. How's that? And oh, that's good too. Yeah, things are looking better. I finally got these properly going. I got new logic going, so I've got 2 layers of filtering. The first layer is it checks these chests for this having 2.1k spare. If it doesn't, it lets it through. And this one checks the logic network for having over 2k spare, which means it checks all these red chests, not the steel chests. And the idea for that is though we stop seeing this through if we've actually risking flooding this. If we flood this, it's because these 2 we filled up, and that was happening quite often before. This thing will just keep going around, and eventually it'd flood. Even though you get less output than input, this input was constantly coming through. Eventually this blocks up. So, and the other filter is to make sure we don't eat too much of this. Well, actually no, we didn't really care about that. The extract's kind of I've got actually way too much extract. The idea of the extract was the feed itself, really, to go around. But it turned out that it didn't matter because we just eat it, and the ratio to producing it is too good anyway. So this thing here is making plenty of extract. I think 5 per minute versus 2,000. That's actually quite little, isn't it? I don't know that's true. It says 10% of the products. I guess 10% of the time it gets the product? I don't know. Anyway, let's start working on this train thing. So I need to, first of all, is my mineral water ship needs the parts. So this one here, this ship needs all this stuff here. Oh, it's got it all. Except for the pulverizers. Hey, OM. What up? Welcome, welcome. How's it going? I saw you playing Factorio offline. I figured you were playing SpaceX on your own save. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a Saturday morning stream for a change. So I did my walk earlier, and it's 11:15, so a little bit different. I normally like start about 1 PM, I guess, 2 PM, but I feel like doing a morning one, even though it's like a lot of competition this time of day for streaming. But I just feel like doing some design work. So I'm decentralizing my ore mining. So many things to do. Yeah. The endless. Usually on late Friday nights for me. Yeah, I normally stream I think it's like 2 to 5 PM is pretty much guaranteed on Saturday. And that would be like your 9 PM till midnight on Friday for you. I do stream after dinner not on Saturday usually as well, but not always. I mean, I got a lot of work to do. So I need to have some of these spaceships flying around. And so I'm going to start processing my cores on the core worlds rather than shipping cores. So I think that's what you're supposed to do. And so that's what I'm going to do. I need to make sure I get these pulverizers. It seems like my ship did not pick up the pulverizers. I don't know why. But I got a great way to move blueprints between places now, so got a cool mod. Yeah, the pulverizer's not on board. I'm disappointed. I'm gonna have a look. Pulverizers. Pulverizer. No, we do not. Do we not make pulverizers up here? Are you shitting me? That seems really weird. Why has it got a satellite icon here? I don't care about that. Well, I can even delete now it's orbit tag. Funny. Alright, got no pulverizers up here. This is weird. I must have had them a while ago, but I must have stopped making them for some reason. For whatever reason, I have no idea. I have so many things on my to-do list, I don't know where to start. Oh man. I'll show you my to-do list. Where is it? Oh wait, I don't have one. it's infinite. But I'll tell you my to-do list of things I'd like to do. Number 1 is to process all fluid cores off-world. So mineral water and oil. So I have to do core processing off-world for those two. And ship fluids back. Now I was designing a new spaceship train last time. Offline. Well, not offline, online. Where is it? There's a new spaceship train I'm building. And the idea is that you can actually pump between trains. The idea is on the planet, these are going to be pumped on the outside. That fills up this wagon, but all the pump fluids go all the way through. So all the wagons don't have to leave the spaceship to get their fluids. It's going to go zoop, straight through. All those 4 will get their own fluid loaded up. And same for this left side. I'm not sure whether I'll keep the left side. Might just do a 5th one out here. We'll just leave it as 4. But yeah, the idea is these trains don't leave the spaceship. They just stay on board. So, in theory, you can see that the pump is latched on. You can see it latching. So it should move the fluids through. I got help from Whiskers last night on that. That's my thought, but then he tested it out for me. Why are these all green? these walls. Weird. I thought it was close to making car rockets, but I've still got to do nuclear, upgrade defenses, and just to increase all my resources. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does take quite a while to get... I think they've made it take a lot longer. Mike Latt he's doing like 10x. And he's almost 200 hours, and he's still like, you know, he's still not that far compared to where he was in 0.5. I'll show you the best thing about this ship. Look at the container stress. That's it. So it's all hull stress. So no streamline yet. No, I haven't added any real streamlining. I'm not sure what to do about that, but it should work out quite well, I suspect. So I think six of these fluid wagons is the same as whole core miner spaceship currently. So this is going to be like replacing 3 core miner spaceships by moving fluids only. And the trains can drive off the front as well if they want to. But I don't know whether they will do that. I need those crushers. That's right, I was building them, wasn't I? In here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Pulverizers. For some reason it's not automated up here. Cool, that's looking better. And yeah, 100 pulverizers, eh? Go for bust. So I got this cool mod. I don't know if you've seen it, but it gives you this building, a blueprint reader. It's really good. If you want to move anything in SpaceX with a blueprint on a spaceship to build a base, like if you want to pre-build a whole base on another planet, you can blueprint your current planet and put that requester chest in. And then it just reads it and it makes it as a signal. So you can much more easily move things. I'm trying to find where I put it. I put it down around here somewhere. My brain says it's around here, but is that it? Yeah, that's it there. This is it here. So he's literally just put the blueprint inside the building, and then it spits out like a signal. But what I do, there's my step. I don't use that as the building because I don't really want to build this thing everywhere. What I do is I do it on a planet I want. And then I just cut right click, left click to move it across. And then now this is this one combinator with it. Yeah, so this combinator's now got it. It's not a fancy building. And I've got combinators on all my spaceships already, so I can now cut and paste that to any spaceship. Whereas this is just, I can just put whatever I feel like doing, so. Yeah. Neat. I think I did download that blueprint signals, but I couldn't figure it out. Call me a little bit dumb. I think I got it somewhere. I haven't found the. I think it's that one there. Convert to signals. So I don't figure out how to activate it. It's highlighted, but it's like grayed out, so I don't know how to use it. So that was basically that thing you were describing, I think. But yeah, this here I did the math on it on a calculator, and this ratio is just absolutely crap. You have to have a blueprint in your hand. Oh. Well, that's no good. I live in satellite mode. And I don't have I can't access the satellite mode blueprints unless I do this up here, maybe? No. How do I access the satellite blueprints? Oh, I have to do it here. I see. So I do this thing. Oh, there it is. Is this the blueprint of the thing? And then I can put that down. Oh, yeah, I see. I see how that works. So I can do it in satellite mode. I'm just got to make sure that I have to click in here, drop down there, and then put it back. And now, problem is I've now got something stuck in, like, I can't figure out how to delete stuff in satellite mode. So this thing here, I can't delete it. So I don't know how to get rid of things in satellite mode, which I don't like, because I'm going to clog this up eventually with all these blueprints that I don't want, which is not ideal. All these like train prints I've been working on, so it's all getting cluttered with stuff. So I think you'll want this one's better, the one you mentioned with this thing down here that convert the signals. But if I don't want to clog this up, and I don't have, if I can delete blueprints in here, I'd probably use this one instead. Convert the signals. So that's pretty good. Delete that. My science is like totally busted as well because of, well, I've jammed it up. What might happen? What's happened? It's balanced it too well. Is that what happened? Normally what happens? It's all gone zetas. Wow. Holy shit. We actually juiced the zetas up. Hey, Curricula. Not much, just messing around, you know. This is I'm breaking my Marcus Crob. So when the ship arrives, I need to tell it to not stay put. Or I add it to this logic here and add another Q signal. Let's set requests when a Q is read. Yeah. I could do that. That might be okay. So we just copy this. We don't use that constant. Here's my new one for my spaceship. So oh, my UPS is awful right now. What the hell happened there? Jesus. So this is the new setting. And the chest. Exploring all the planets yet? No. Is there a reason to do that? I mean, I've discovered every planet, but we don't have constants available. We don't. What? I swear that was part of my list. No, it's not. So I don't even keep constant combinators here. Oh, that was the code. Alright, that's cool. I got an idea. Now I do have I got another thing to work on is my outpost world with its own mall. I could start building a new version of that. And all my planets don't have defenses either, so I kind of need this and this. I mean, I could add the whole lot. I don't really need a local defense, I guess. That's kind of superfluous. That's like a backup in case this one goes. I basically turned off CMEs in my play because I can't be bothered with them anymore. I just feel like building. I mean, I could just turn off the CMEs. These things. I just can't bother dealing with them. They're like such a minor threat, but then it just causes a nuisance. But I'm 27 days into my playthrough. I've done enough of that. I turned the meteorites off too, until I fix my bases up. Yeah, they've changed the code as well, so they're meaner than they used to be. So now they actually aim for a power pole to start. They used to be RNG, completely RNG, so they would miss most of the time. But now they actually aim for a power pole and then RNG around that power pole. So it's RNG'd on a power pole and then goes RNG around there. So now they're going to do major damage. I think almost guaranteed. Where's the ship at anyway? Make faster than me is to bring a builder ship out and not do this manually. Oh, it's got some pulverizers. Got 6. Where's it at? Into Navis orbit. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'll switch off the launching at the other end. Oh, it's gonna take a while to get there though. A lot of idle bots too. Oh, this even got this old design. It's got to delete all this at some point too. I'm gonna start doing like a retrofit of these ships again. I mean, I don't really need to, but I'm not really getting anything done right now. So we've got heaps of mineral water, and that's because I'm exporting it now I'm printing it basically. I need to got matter as 15 million matter. Like how all this uranium and haven't started uranium mining yet. Yeah, I started printing it with matter. It's my fix, but I do want to change the spaceship to bring it over. So I've got this guy now. So this is Prince mineral water as I need it. Basically set it to do its thing, and it won't export more than 2,000 mineral water barrels to network. So yeah, we should be fine in mineral water. But I am building a new spaceship train that moves mineral water. I use the same one for oil, I think. Because I needed to reduce my number of core spaceships. I think I should just fly out there. I'm starting to think... Alright, we can put the same request on another ship. There's no mineral water ships around though. They're always like out and about. Like... There's this floating around. What's this one doing? Oh, it's docked here, I see. Yeah, so we're ashamed to retire these new ships. But that's okay. We need to get this stuff built. It's just the pulverizers, really. We've already got the wide area beacon. I don't know where that came from. Must have been this. My special must have arrived. You still have the pulverizers to build it. So I've got the core fragments ready to process. Now I might belt them in. I believe it might be fast enough to belt a belt in. That's only red belt. The other way to do it is belt like in like this, into the side. Just think about not punishing my robots too much. Oh, this thing worked. Oh, that's good. So my new logic. Oh, it's got greened up there. So one thing I've realized with this setting, it doesn't look like much, but what happens is there's a Q signal on the spaceship from one of the accumulators. It sends it through the clamp. So when the spaceship lands, it passes all this through to the request chest, and when it leaves, it takes away the request. So what happens is all the stuff stays in these chests and doesn't get requested out of these pacifiers. So the problem is that they do go back and forwards when the ship's there, so maybe I need to read the Q signal on these to not output. But then if they don't, they can't build when it arrives. Yeah, I'm not sure. But the other problem is that the stack size is not big enough for this. And also I'm not reading against the total. I was going to do some logic to not bring more than I need, because it does overfill. Because this keeps requesting this each time it arrives and then dumps into the nearest passive provider. And that fills up. And then I can't get anything more from this request. So I'm going to do the logic to remove it as well, but each time I tried, I was like, brain was a bit dead. It didn't work out so well for me. Don't know where I got this other junk. I think the spaceship's got some storage chests, and they keep taking stuff with it, and it dumps it here. So I'm like filling my other planets up with junk that shouldn't be here. But I might as well work on this logic right now, so I'm here, so I'll give it a go. Oh, do I have constant combinators? I don't think it's the combinator, isn't it? Yeah, I don't have that available. That should definitely be part of this list. Might do a another one. We don't have the decider or the other thing, but we can't really make a decider here either. We don't even got a mall. I mean, we could ship over copper cable and electronic circuits. I mean, you can just make that stuff pretty easy. That seems a bit much effort for me. We could do a stone tablet. But these stone bricks, wood's not. We got no wood, right? Nah. I mean, I could bring a greenhouse over and grow wood, but I don't think so. The other thing about this design is I don't know whether I want to land my spaceship with the trains or use a space elevator. I think I'll land it though, but the other end I'll use a space elevator, drop it down. I can't really use the drop rockets for fluids, otherwise it'll be like barrel drop rockets, and that's not gonna be so good. But yeah, we need to change this list here to be the same as the spaceship one. So currently there's a not this one. I believe it's this one here. It's like repair stuff. So really we just need the constant combinator and the clamp. I don't think anything else is not already in these lists here. I believe they're okay. Oh, we also got, well, why we got, what the shit? 2,200, okay, my logic there is no good. The whole point of this logic here was to disappear it after a while. I think what we're supposed to is, I was going to move this design to have the purple chest available here, and I was going to belt this down to output this chest when it lands. So I still got to fix this design as well. It's not quite finished. Didn't realize we clogged up so easily on these construction bots. That's crazy. Why? 2,200 construction bots. Like, I don't think I'm gonna run out. I mean, we're actually lacking the logibots. Okay, so it's only the constant combinator. I could probably just do that locally on krobelus. So, oh, we can't set it though because there's no signal. Yeah, I'll start doing it on the spaceship itself. So we're just doing a new constant combinator. And we're going to put all the stuff we want on it. So there's like more utility stuff. Hey TX, how's it going? Got your Oni stream, was real good, doing really good last night. Yeah, you guys get so many viewers. You're doing real good. Alright, decide combinators. There is that kind of at my terrible mess of a base. Wow. It's not supposed to be tidy in the first iteration, right? Like, it's the whole logic on you. You gotta fail 100 times to have one success. Do we want signal transmitters? I don't know. What else do we need for this logic? We need... What are the buffer chests? We don't need wires. It's so much harder to be organised, Varney. Oh, yeah. Ah, the ship just left. Shit. Well, that makes it harder to develop, doesn't it? Where'd you go, mate? Is that you? I think so. Here you go. Trying to leave without me, man. It's so rude. Use this to set requests. Cool. This is basically, I don't know what else I need. I have to think about it a bit more. I think the belts and stuff's all done. I mean, I could build like, yeah, actual like base building materials. I could even send my whole entire blueprint book over, so it was over here somewhere. This blueprint is fine. I need to get a copy of my base in a book and then start redeveloping it. Where is it? This thing here. Alright, can I clone it? Yeah, cool. There we go. Where'd it go? That one there. Alright, cool. And use this. Put this in here. That's all the requests now. Let's get another one. See if we can do set requests on this. Make it a request. Not sure I got enough room to fit all those signals in. There might be too many signals in that. So it gets to there. That's what? 20 signals? How can I read how many signals that is? There's what? 7 per line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 52 signals. And I got room for 20. So I'll have to use the other thing that Ilham showed me before. So put it in my hand, put the signals, and now show a blueprint of the signals. Yeah, this thing here. Oh, awesome. Okay, that's way better. So if you got more than 20 signals, that's definitely better. That's my entire blueprint of an outpost base. Should I build this whole thing in one go? So where'd it go? Is it in my pocket still? Yeah, so this thing here, it should build, and then I've got to refine it. I could build it anywhere. I don't actually need to technically build it off-world. Yeah, your one holds more signals, Orham, because my one only does the one. Well, no, not technically. I'm doing it wrong. For my cut and paste idea for it, yours is better. So I can put this in here, and it does have all the signals. Problem is though, it's on one signal. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess it takes up less space. But the problem with one signal is it's just too much on a request. So I can't set that as request in a chest, right? If I go and put a chest here and go set requests, won't it flood it? I'm like, how many requests can he do? I got 52 items in here. Can I do it? What's this there? 5. Does this do 40 items, right? So I can't actually set the requests correctly with this. You can do 40 item requests and you're done. Whereas this, I can separate these out afterwards. They got wired up initially, but I don't need to wire them up. And now I can do 3 individual chests. And they will each individually set the condition. So they only use 20 each as well. So it's actually you actually got room. You might not flood it as well, because I suspect like these sort of big requests might flood the request if we got too many in there. There's a scroll bar, is there? Oh, there is too. But they won't fit in the chest, yeah. So, yeah, so the chest is all flooded. And it's got missing most of the items. I guess you could do it if you had a way to reset the request based on like a difference. So this is the positive signal, I do a negative signal of this. And then subtract away from that group of chests to fill the total, right? Yeah, they are big chests. I've got these things, I just don't normally use them, that's all. I mean, this one here would work fine, I suspect, but I'm just not used to using them. I'm so used to using the small chests most of the time. Let's see if this thing fills up. Might be okay. I think that's a better solution, this one here, the 3. So this one here is even, it's failed on the belts, and it's failed on the sending machines. So even this is too much for the logic, whereas those two are fine. We've even got a damaged cargo rocket side and a damaged cargo landing pad. Isn't that great? Whereas this thing, is this going to fill up correctly? I'm going to flood it too. Need a bigger chest. Let's go to the biggest one. Bit hefty though. It looks so huge looking at that versus like this little fiddly thing. I kind of like the visual of this actually, the big like the big doors, you can see them, whereas you can't really, there's no doors in this thing. This thing's got a door. Seems we don't make many meteor defenses here either. Not sure why not, but we don't. I'm getting yellow in my upload signal. I wonder why that is. So I can't decide what size of trains I'm going to run. Send help. You always need big trains, right? 1-4 seems to be quite common. That's doing alright. I think we might be around the big chest. Even that's gonna, like, it's gonna have heaps of room spare, I suspect. Anyway, I should delete these other ones. I was going to use LCCLs mostly this time to do something different, but I'm thinking maybe 2 4s, eh? The locos. The 2 4. 1 4 1s. Alright, I think this is good. So this is actually, that's fine. So that's probably, it's 107 stacks. So I can do the 256 probably. Do the one smaller than that. This one is 96, so it's slightly too small. So it has to be a 4 is the optimal one to do. It'd be nice if we can estimate how many stacks you need from the request as well. That would be nice. You know your own stack sizes. If you mouse over it, you can't do that times 107 items. That's too many at once. Yeah, so this setup, this is probably easier to do if you can estimate how many items is your average stack size. The number of items times average stack size. Hey Cupid, I'll show you the mods. There's no mod thing on it. Basically, it's pretty standard like SpaceX and K2. There's a few UI things to help. Stats UI, rate calculator, text plates, auto trash, the blueprint one, inboard lighting for streaming, and beast finder for finding stuff. Alright, I don't really care about science, but I care about science, so I might go check if this is locked up again. No, it's still going. Something else is holding my science. Deep Space 3, still dead. Oh, we flooded on thermofluid. How do I do that? That's awkward. Thought I fixed that previous time. Actually flooded quite far down. We must have unhooked it somewhere. So we got 510,000. Shit, that's a lot. And then we got. Hang on, why is that one positive? That's not problematic, but that one is. Okay. So they're part of the same loop, but they're not. It's weird that it's busted out. What happened to it? These got nothing in it. They are fine. So it's jammed up somewhere when I did my science packs. Oh, empty back here. It's a weird thing to suddenly break. We thought would have broken a long time ago if there's going to be a problem. Alright, I guess I'll just hook up these two. Seems to be the major easy mode fix. That'll do. That should mean it unfloods. I have to relay all of my sites at some point in nice arrays. Currently it's just like each update I just slap down whatever works and then I leave all this legacy behind. This is all going again, so that's what matters. So cool. We've actually got the science packs. Well, we got some. We actually don't have many. How's Krobelus going? Are we getting the buildings done? We do. We're making mineral water. That's awesome. So that's successful. And that next question is, do I start bringing all the outputs with me? Because I'm going to flood this planet with stone and core fragments. So I could either process this. I don't think. Well, I could process the core fragments, or I can ship them back. I think I got to ship them back. Actually, I don't think it's a good idea to bin them all. It looks like I'm actually using up all of the Wow, we've got a lot of mineral water already. I actually need that spaceship here to start delivering. I was supposed to switch this one off. That's the new one, eh? Yeah. Oh no, it's not even connected. That's fine. So it won't do anything. Okay, so I need those cannons as well. So what's this as a blueprint? I mean, it's kind of nothing of a blueprint, isn't it? But I can just go like that and convert to signals. Yeah, it's going to clutter this up pretty quickly, isn't it? Here we go. Convert to signals. Added to the list. Now request defenses. So I've got core processing for mineral water. I've got defenses. I've got building materials, and I've got building materials. So I need the spaceship to have the same logic request. I can fit it in the same chest, but I'll just go put it onto one of the mineral cores, just the original one. I can even use the same chest I did before, because you don't need a second one of these. So I can just do that. And now it's got these requests. So that will get it delivered and built in its own time. So I gotta start working on my train again. My train ship. This train ship. Gotta figure out, so when it docks, the pump's gonna come in here, right? And load them up, and then all the fuel's gonna come across. I don't know whether I want this other side. I think for the purpose of this, I don't. But it does load easier on the outside than the inside. Half the point of this design is so you only load the outside. This technically is one outside loading right into the middle. That's all going to get mineral water. So I might start thinking about engines. I'm not sure how to do the engines in this. I have to do them. There's like a tow ship I did. I did this one here. Now, that's not too bad. That's 5 engines. I think that is feasible. So it can't quite fit in here. I could do it where the middle one here doesn't ever push it out. So I got the engines here. And that makes sense, actually. I can fit it in. So I get rid of this train and put it on the outside. Right there. And then we can start shipping mineral water from off-world process cores. Need all this floor tiles as well. Pretty finicky, these rails. Alright, I need another row of these. I want to work on the bottom. I hope so. Add some wall. And add some wall. Alright, I'm going to delete this one. Now I could leave it actually on board. But the problem is if I leave it on board, I need a reverse pump as well. Now I haven't thought about that yet, but I could actually have the same two pumps going out the other way. So it all goes onto the onto one outside train. And then that pumps into tanks that go onto another train that drops down. So then the ship is only sitting around to unload the fluid. Another train brings it down to the ground, around and around and around as it does its trips. Which means then you need outboard pumps. So in theory, when doing that, I could have it so that this, I just remove these locomotives here in the rail. And once it's on board, it doesn't matter. You need this for the designing of it in the first place. So this is like a designing print. But I kind of like the idea of it being able to drive off. But if it means I can't do the engines, the engine really does need to go here. Right in here. And that wagon's in the way. I could fit 2 engines, but then these ones can't fit any in between. It's one tile too close. It'd be nice if you put one engine between each train though. That would be cool. Then you have to have a gap on the wagons. That won't be so good. Yeah, we'll delete this. I'll think about this button here at a later point. Now we're not going to worry about it. You can keep that one. I think that's part of this, isn't it? Can't remember. Looks like it's fine. Okay, I'm just going to delete that. Get some... Oh, this shouldn't be... There, I've done the wrong thing there. It's not supposed to be spaceship tiles. It's supposed to be non-spaceship tiles, all these ones. I can't put them on top afterwards. Oh, that's awkward. So you have to rip them up, I guess. Oh well, we'll put the engines down. Now I gotta think about fuel tanks as well. I think 2 fuel tanks will fit in there, so where's the nearby fuel tank? I think I just need 2. So I think 3. What's my normal haul I do? I think it's 2. 2 should be fine. So plus you got to pump it in, right? So you need to better jump over the train. Where that latches to the train. And that's gonna have a tank. So a couple of these. Don't think we need these corners. That's not needed either, is it? Because that's spacious. Yeah, we'll delete those things later on. That's fine for now. Oh, I thought I copied it. I'd queued it, that's why. Okay, so... Okay, that's fine. It doesn't line up. So that's the fuel tanks. And the engines should fit nice and snugly in here. Oh, the other side's not okay because it's okay. The pump's off by 1 tile then. There's been no. Well, I could push the wagon down, so this one's actually part of the spaceship. So I can move this, be part of the spaceship down a few more tiles, then it'll be okay. Because that'll be wall. Empty space, really? Maybe get the whole wagon in there. I don't know. We don't need the whole wagon, but we need this for the pump, for the fueling it up. Might use the K2 offworld. No, it doesn't really matter. We can just use a little one. A couple little ones. Come on. Thank you. Okay. So, alright, let's put the engines down. I think with these pipes as well, so it has to be one tile across there. Be there. Oh, why have I got scaffolds in here? I know we're not going to go down there, but we just need to make sure it's got enough room for 5 engines. And then we'll chip it back out afterwards. Okay, now we're going to move all this. How far up do I go? I don't think I even need that bottom rung. Think about that. Do I have to protect that whole thing? Not sure. We'll put the train back on, and then we'll see the wagon lines up. Let's go delete below here. Okay, and that's going to go down. And put some more gates. Cool, so that's sealed up. It should be fully sealed now. We just need a 5th wagon on the right hand side here. Let's spin this one around actually. Like that. Just loop it over. Or we can just clone it. I mean, where's the clone? I thought I cloned it. Oh, these wagons got the wrong fuel type as well. I have to swap them to rocket fuel. Rocket fuel wagon is much better. Oh, we're not even, well, I guess technically we don't need fuel on these because they're not moving. Enough fuel to get on board. So, see one of these. So you can't paste on the ship with this thing, but you can put it below and then send it on board afterwards. We don't need that there, that was just me being silly. Good old Flynn goes noob. Alright, what's the structural integrity? 1408. Unstable. Okay. Oh, it hasn't got fuel yet. There we go. Cool. That's on board, I think. Oh, it's the wrong thing. Ah. Got the wrong wagon. What's the section? Why can't I go there? Definitely got a path. Oh, it's the wrong side. No, we should just add one down here. We shouldn't be so sad. Need its own train station, man. Thing is, I can't really clone the ship with this like this because I never better get it in unless I manually build them every time to do this. So this has got to go. It makes sense. Makes sense. Alright, can you go to 1? No? Why not? I'll delete you then. We'll have to do it, we'll put on this train instead. Train. Now, could have actually fill up actual tanks as well. And the tanks actually hold 50k instead of these at 25. I'm going to delete this wagon. Really, it's not. Oh, that's not part of the list. That thing. I mean, I could have it so the train comes from the other end and docks in. Then the bottom one won't be a fuel wagon. That's all. Okay, that's fine. And the question is, we need shields are fine. We need a bit of extra height up here for the slipstream as well. Gotta convert all this as well. So it's no good. See you later. The tanks, I don't know we need them. We'll take away one lot each for now, because we could do storage tanks inside. We'll keep it sealed even though we don't need it sealed. And what's the integrity? We've got holes. Where's the hole? Oh, it just says valid. Some sections will become disconnect when moving. Okay, that's fine then. Don't know what sections will disconnect though. Maybe I got some rail under this, haven't I? No? I don't get it. What will disconnect then? I don't know. I'm not sure. Now the other thing I could do is move this power reactor up into here instead. And then I can move the engines up. What's up, code? That was some nice dodge, dip, dive, dodge. What's that mean? Wrong chat, lol. I don't know why some sections are going to disconnect though. I can't figure that out. Where's the gap here? Where's the wagon, the gate? It's not on or something. That's right. No need to apologize. Apparently do logics on these walls as well. If you do a wall on the other side, you can do a logic on the gate for the train entry. So I can actually deny the train hopping on board. This, you can wire up that, for instance. Open gate or read sensor. Never really played with that. I reckon this open condition could be useful though for whatever you want to do with it, but I've actually got room to do like lots of these I can do like this, for instance. Tea time, eh? Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's like 450,000 mineral water. I don't know what the mass of that's going to be. It can't even pump in properly though when I do this. Doesn't line up. So really it's like 2. And then like 2, like that. 2 each. Which is 8. Even that's like 400,000. I don't know what the mass of that's going to be when it builds them. I have to think about if I want to use it for storage here, or just leave it on the train wagons. So if I do the no storage here, I can move the reactor. I think the reactor can fit in this gap here. Yeah, it fits in quite well. The reactor right up there. Which means all that left-hand side is free real estate for logics. Or I use that for logics in the middle of the ship instead of the reactor. Not sure what's better. I think the reactor on the outside because I have to move the fluid in. Water pumps. And I've kind of mucked that up there, actually, I didn't realise. I need to make sure I get a water tank, have its own space. So yeah, I won't do this here. I'll use this for logics, I believe, but we might better fit logics up in this little spot up here. We still got room up here when we're going to put the shields. I haven't figured out what design the shields are going to do yet, but I mean, literally you can just copy like this sort of thing. This is the other spaceship. We can just blam that on top, make it look real funky. Up there or something. Make this train ship real legit. You always have it so the train is up a bit further, so the trains can actually all go into a one rail out if I wanted to. What's the middle of this? Is that the middle? I don't know. I mean, that's not the worst. I mean, this what's the streamline on this thing? That's 100%, and it's like just that. That's 100%, but I do have fins. So I could add fins on this. That'd be fine. Let's give it a go. I'm just going to chomp. I'm going to steal this from the other ship. I was probably keeping these gates in actually, but I guess you could for the train lines equivalent. So it'd be like this chunky thing here. And then this is going to be more. Where's the middle? Is that the middle? I'm trying to eyeball it. I feel like that's the middle. I'm going to delete this top part though, make it all flat first. Oh, we just blueprinted, didn't we? Where is it? I mean, I could put it down and test the rails, or do the rails first. I don't even know if I want the rails coming out. I mean, I could do the rails coming out. It's just that, isn't it? I need to do that multiple times. That'd be the design if I do the rails coming out. So the trains can leave and come back in. If that's part of the spaceship design. If I want to do that. I don't need to do that though. I can just make it so the trains never leave. But they might have to leave. I will design it without it first. Let's try and see what the through looks like. So it'd be like there to fit those rails in. You put that's about central there. It's not too bad. I'm going to ship it a bit chunkier for sure. Maybe a bit cooler, I don't know. But we'll take it out for now. Do this one down here. Like that. Oh, we need the... Yeah, we need the wagons though to get through. Well... Yeah, there's fine. Oh, it's going to have another console? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's good. We could add the fins at the top actually, make it less chunky. Yeah. What a weird ship, eh? It looks so top heavy with the 5 engines. 5 engines are going to struggle on this design, I think. We might end up doing another 5 out here. A little wonky, but now I might have too many shields. Well, I only had 3 shields previously. So I might need 2 nuclear reactors after all. For a second one here. And then do another set of engines below it. Which means this might have to be moved across to the right. There's nothing about this that is not movable though. We'll just see how the integrity is when it's built. I think I like the look of it because there's the train ship I kind of stole and retrofitted. Whereas this one's like my own little design. Looks like we're lacking some walls. Oh, 2,000 walls. We should be alright. No power. Why not? I need some power balls. Let's see what the power costs are going to be. What's each of these? Reckons no power, which is total lie. Mousing over it, you don't know either. Doesn't really tell you. All I know is I can do 3 with this reactor. And I got 5. Was that more than 5? Actually, that's 8. Shit. Yeah, might be a bit too many shields. We shall see. Otherwise, I can do antimatter reactor. We can afford it. I've been becoming cheap using it. Basically, infinite nuclear fuel. Okay, so that's 2,300 mass now, which is, actually seems really small. Considering it actually looks quite big for 2,300. And only 1,300 container stress, which is nothing because the trains are so cheap. Okay, we have to clone this reactor. Where's the reactor design? I can't put it in here. Maybe I did not. False memory is false. Okay. What about that? I have to put some floor down first. Something like that. I mean, very imbalanced versus this top half of this. So really this center should be here, based on the trains. If we ought to make this real nice symmetrical, we'd delete this train as well. Which I'm leaning towards. I'm leaning towards that. Because then this is the side of the ship. With the reactor, and another side of the ship's the other reactor. I think I can invert this reactor too. No, the condenser can't be flipped. Damn. Symmetry is overrated. Okay. Fair. I think that. They're the same height. Problem is that the whole point of this is that this gets pumped in. We can't put it on this side, we have to put the reactor on this side. No, symmetry is king. I just realised though that I'm going to struggle to pump this fluid in if I do reactor, because then I won't be able to easily pump it in. The whole point was it's meant to, on the side, it lands on the planet and just pumps straight in. But if I do this, it can't pump straight in, it has to pump in and then do undergrounds. You can't embrace spaghetti and then say symmetry is king. I could use my Vestrian nuclear reactor. This one's got 2 of them and 4 of these. That wasn't too bad. It's pretty awful logics on this one though. No, we're not going to a train, we're going to this build. Let's have a look at this design. So this I could literally fit this right under here, right there, and that would be fine. That would fit 2 nuclear reactors and actually 4 engines. Problem is we'd lose my ship console. Which I can move to the top part. I spend a lot of time to make my victory ship somewhat symmetrical. Yeah, you should look at this. This is my best symmetry, Codacula. It's the coffin. Can't get more symmetry than that. It doesn't actually fly, because I haven't tried it out yet, but it should go pretty damn fast when I do. But this one, potato, is not symmetrical. This potato ship is, well, scattered by some spidertrons. And this is the CME defender ship that I didn't actually manage to use because I turned CMEs off. I forgot about them. This is my actual victory ship. It's not powered up currently, but and this is my original one, my one that's in on the interwebs when I did a victory, because they changed the math on it since. That was like trying to really jam things together to make it work, and you didn't used to have like slow down problems here. There's no asteroid drifting, and this is my oh, I just left. My trader victory ship. Oh, what's it doing? Is this taking off and landing all the time? What's happening? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I bunged this logic up. What's the ship doing? Why did it launch down and then redock? So we have 2 conditions to be on. A does equal 5 though. Here's the second one. This thing to 500. Oh, it's exactly on 500. Wait, let's do less than then. That was dumb. Bad logic there. Yeah, this one here, I don't know. This is like, you know, some with some problems. I was trying to do it so I can do thermofluid on board, like a mobile thermofluid ship. But then I just gave it up and left it be. Didn't finish it. It's fun. This is my latest engine design though. This one is the new Tron version 3. I was working this one last week. I've changed the engine design on that. Normally it's this one here. And previously to that it was this one here. So it's gone through a few iterations of Tron. The Tron part's this part here, the inverted part of this, the T. That's actually the Tron part of the Tron ship. Because I'm not going to build a Tron ship with the T because it's going to be so slow. It's not even funny. So I'm not going to do an actual Tron. Unless you do like a hollow part T as part of the ship design, that could work. But it's just more the visual. The ship looks weird. I think I've mucked up this design. I'm going to have to think about it some more. So the trains are good, but the power plant is not good. I suspect this is too close. And I think I'm gonna have to use nuclear antimatter for the shields, which is fine. Maybe I should test it out with water, but I think it's okay. You can see it latching. You know it's going to work. Another problem with design is I actually need to unload the fluid as well. So these need to come back in. We'll go out, you know, so like that, for instance. Oh. But they have to have logic on them, so they don't go all the time. They only go when the A signal is at the right location. Yeah, the potato was I made that on when Damsel Street raided me for the first time. So Damsel hates the potato. I'm not allowed to destroy it, she reckons. So I left my spidertrons on it to guard it. They'll keep it happy. It doesn't actually go too slow. What's the speed on it? Oh, it doesn't even say. Oh, cheers the subscription code. Very appreciated. That you get on the those first badges. I'll give you another badge, eh? Oh, maybe not now. There's another badge to give you, but Verena love, what's that? Oh, it's not showing the first. That's weird. I only had 8 subscribers. I thought the first 10 get it first. Confused. Alright, so this is all filled up mineral water already.
Is this Brian? The Brian?
Hey, Ilham. Nice one. You figured it out. I used to have some other TTS voices, but I disabled them. There's this free service that you need 50,000 text characters or something. Oh, that would not work. I know it didn't work the second time. I wonder why it's not working now. It worked in the first one. I'll test it out, hang on. Okay, that's dumb. It stopped working. It worked once. Sorry, Ilham and Kodakler. No, I don't think it went too long. I just tested it and it didn't work either, so I don't know. I don't know. Man, it's a 1 per stream. That doesn't make sense. I think it should disable it. It's annoying anyway. That didn't work. You guys lost your channel points. Oh man. If I knew how to gift your channel points, I would. This doesn't cost money. Oh wow, we got heaps of mineral water now. Alright, what are we gonna call this new ship? I got an idea. It's a number. The ID number. 103. Mineral water crop. Guess I'll console myself my other 15k. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Sorry. I have to test it out some more later. Why it didn't work? Oh, we got 66% streamline with that. Isn't that cool? What we're gonna do is add some fins, right? How many tiles was that? Can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 6 tiles. I feel like either LTN or LTN manager is causing big UP spikes in my game. Oh. Yeah, I don't like these. I don't like these UPS spikes since I updated my Factorio, but it's most of my spaceships doing dumb things. I think ships being dumb. Yeah, that should work. I don't need this little fin. That should be fine. Oh, I gotta wait for it to do its thing, eh? No, not that one. Ah. Missed one. I don't know if that will give me the 100%, but it'll be close. $78.6. Could add like a little cone at the top. So what about the variance? I mean, these bits here give you nothing. Never do these flat bits. So we do like little lumpy bits. Makes it better. I never tried LTN. By the time I knew about it, I'd already stopped playing with trains. I'm not a big train fan. I always thought I would get into trains more, but never really got into them. A good idea to do more trains though. I think they do make things better. 85%. Glad I tried it, but not sure I'll keep using it going forward. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen Mike Lat using the station limits for different conditions very well. It seems to work out quite good. Don't know if it's for everyone, but it seems pretty good. What are these bits here? Do I need spikes? Could do. Need 2 tile, put a spike. Make it spiky. What's my masking up to? 2300. Yeah, it's fine. Make a nice jagged cone. See if it changed it from 85%. %90. Oh yeah, so it does help a little bit. Not sure what else I can do. We can make the fins down a little further. Very spiky though, isn't it? Turn up the lights on it actually. Hey, but it blows up a lot. Yeah, I'm trying to make a train hauler. I had to move mineral water, and it's really, really bad. Valid, unstable, some section will disconnect. Okay. 90.99 didn't change. Okay, that sucks. So we have to put out further. Very funny to me that spaceships have a streamline number. Yeah, it is quite funny. I mean, I can imagine like streamline might matter if say you're in like the center of the galaxy where there's like more, you know, high density of dust and particles and stuff. Maybe like it's different space in general, like it's just like more fluid than normal space. Yeah, the space we know of definitely does not make sense. Not sure if I would go beyond 90%. It might be okay. It's slightly inefficient. I mean, that was the original chonker. This is the spiky one. But we can't really put more shields on it. I mean, I could put one out here, but I don't really want to. So about those force fields, Codicula. Alright, I've got to decide on how I'm going to fix this. I think all this top has to be moved across, and this is the center. Or I'll leave it where it is. But then I need another reactor. I don't want to put the reactor there though, because I want that to be the outside of the ship. I'm leaning towards the engines being on this one side. Just kind of alright, let's go pump this stuff out first. So we need to move this fluid out of the way. Oh, we'll do a pump. That'll do. It should drain. Well, I need to get rid of this bottom one too. I still want to delete all that antimatter, that's all. Quite precious with my antimatter. I like it. Okay, that should drain that out nicely. Right, I have to delete this rain stop. Get this train as well. You don't need it. The fluid for this, that should be okay actually. Alright, it looks cleaned up. Good. Was it a 9er or I don't even know what tile it was. 15? It wasn't a 15. That was a 15, but I just put some other ones in. Cool. Here we go. That's done. Alright, let's go add some more spaceships. We need another reactor. Now, I can't decide whether I want a double reactor or we go for antimatter. Because antimatter is going to take a lot less space. I could add this antimatter setup and that'd be fine. I think I will go for this. This is not too bad. So, just need to figure out which way it lines. You can just go straight in here, eh? Right above. Yeah, that'd be fine. Alright, see you later, nuclear reactor. The ship is going antimatter. Much as I like the nuclear. I'm confused with why they give you one heavy composite in the weapons cache. What's a heavy composite? Maybe it's to craft a weapon that needs the heavy composite or something. I think that'd be fine, yeah. Alright, that's the animator. But the thing that comes after iridium girder. Heavy composites are very expensive, by the way. These things here are crazy costly. Like it's 32 iridium plate to make one. Right, that's not cheap. It's very expensive. And then this thing here, the heavy assembler, is even more crazy. That's 128 iridium plates to make one. That's not too bad actually. I think I'm quite happy with this. I'm just going to move this wall business. I don't know where we got the wall. Well... Oh wait, we shouldn't start this up straight away. Oh, I've already got turned off anyway. That's fine. Oh. Nothing you can make with one, eh? What is the recipe book anyway? Is it... I mean... Is it Finney? Is it the recipe book? Or is there some other recipe book I don't know about? As a mod? Or a default thing? It's a book with all the recipes. You're trolling me. You're trolling me. I've been trolled. It's just like Finney, but I find it better looking, easy to use. Alright, okay. You're still trolling me. I've been trolled. I've been had. It's all over for me. My time has come. Alright, we don't need this set up. That's fine. Right, so... Wow, the ship's looking so weird now. But what we'll do is mirror this. All the engines are going to have 10 engines. I got this design on the other side over here. Don't have to worry about bad location, and that can go straight in here. I don't see the sticker overlay. The sticker thing's down the bottom. I used to have it on the right hand side, but now it's in the bottom. Hey Dragon Epoch, yeah, this is a spaceship I'm making. It's a train ship. I'm moving mineral water on this. So I'm kind of borrowing from other spaceships of mine. This is a ship you find. Well, not the ship you find, a wreckage you find, and I managed to steal it. Yeah, I got a few spaceships. It's fun to design spaceships in this game. My latest fun creation is this one, is the coffin. It's 8 gigawatts. It's got 36 engines, and it should go victory speed. Haven't tested a victory ship. That was my victory ship. You can see the shields, the red bit, and the blue is the engines. Each one's a separate ship. Anywhere you see red is a spaceship, basically. That's all these little ships up here. There's my haulers, spaceship haulers. So I'm trying to design a new ship. I'm trying to get a few metas going on at once. Now I've got this reactor. I don't know whether it's the right location. Probably, I was thinking I might be using tanks here, so I've kind of kept that available. Better go put the rest of the engines in though, so I need to put around here somewhere. I don't know how big it is, but I mean the biggest ship I can make is 6,000. And the biggest ship I got is about 5,000. Now this ship here is 4,700. So I can get to 6,000. So I can make a 1,300 tiles bigger than this. But I haven't. But I could. I think that's the way to do it that way. Like that. That should line up perfectly. And then we just need to... I'm not sure this real estate here. A lot of real estate I'm not going to use. I could use it to... I can just chisel it, I guess. We'll chisel it. The ship's going very wonky and lopsided. This is all going to be logics up here, so I need to keep it spare in case I use it. But I gotta think about this layout too. We don't need these internal walls. But we could use walls to hollow it out, so to speak. I think that's fine there, we'll just chisel that out. I think this bottom bit should be okay on the drift. I think that shield there should protect it. The ship's so lopsided though, quite funny. But I really intend to have these up and down trains. I mean, I could have done left and right in the middle here. That would have worked as well, and I could have rotated it on the side. and left-right trains. But then it wouldn't work as well as what I'm trying to do, I don't believe. Yeah. What a wonka. Willy Wonka's spaceship. Oh boy, what's this mass gonna be? What's the guess on the mass? 2,500? 3,000? I mean, I don't need this top. I can rip up all this tile. I was just testing it out. I can use my smaller footprint one. Yeah, 2,500. So I can drop this right down. This top, it can all go. I was just testing it out. I don't need it. I was just doing it in case if a train's turning to the right. But we don't need it, so we'll do a less onerous one. This sort of design works fine. Doesn't look as cool, but it should be okay. I mean, I could just put the reactor up here then, but then the engines have got nowhere to. They're all floating by themselves, right? So right down to there, I believe. Where's the drift going to be? I think that'll be fine. And then all the logics will go up the top there too, won't they? So, yes, I just wish the train made more sense up and down. It's like having you have to do two defenses things, but don't really want to. That's why I do left right normally. I'm going against what you're supposed to do, I suspect. I mean, 10 engines should be good. It should go pretty fast. Now, where do I line this up? Right against that, I think. And rip these out. Then we just copy that. How far out do we want to go? We're to here, right? So, like that. These middle ones don't make sense. Gone. Gone. How many shields is that? 10? I think it's 10 shields. Looks way worse now without that chunky top thing. It's got so much real estate too. A lot of real estate I'm not using. I should blueprint to that actually. Because it was 90%, but I got the original. I kind of knew what I did, so but it would have been nice to have kept that. Oh well, go on now. Go on, burgers. Alright, that should be chiseled. So I guess technically the trains could get out still. Oh. Have a look. Walls in the way. Don't worry about these lasers. What's the mass now? About 1600. Way smaller. Wow. That's crazy small. When the current ships are, I think they're 1500. I believe these are haulers because of cargo. They're 1500. Oh no, hang on, they're 850. Forget about that. They're not 1500. I was thinking about my Naquitite haulers. They are 1500. They hold twice the cargo. Which ones? Now these haulers are 3400 because of the container stress. The buffer warehouses are absolutely monstrous. 2500 mass from these buffer warehouses. I mean, 1600 is not bad. I could move this down more, I believe, because there's a lot of empty space here. We don't really want all that empty space. So I'm trying to just copy that, and we can probably get it down below, right down to there or something. And yeah, we can do that because the walls are in the way. So if I chop out these walls, I should be able to copy it down to there. Right, well there. What's that one not? Oh, it's gonna fall underneath. Do the same for this one as well, bring it down. There's too much real estate up there, we're not going to use all that. It's a waste. I mean, barely need what we got. We could probably trim into this as well. I mean, that's all logic going to be there. I could have got a nuclear reactor after all, but yay, we finally finished that. That's been grinding away for a long time. That's been a long science grind. Oh boy. That was very good to get done. Okay, so that's down there. And you can move these ones down. Unless the angle is no good. That should keep the streamline good though. 96%, so it was almost 100%. I guess we need a little thin there or something. Same for this side can be moved as well. Probably all the way down actually. We've got even more waste of space. Down to here or something? We just lose some lasers. Go there. Oh, but we need to cover out to there though, because the engines are offside. So I could have the engines up the top here instead of down here for those 5. They could be underneath this shield instead. There's less drift. Don't know if they'll fit. I think the reactor would have to be moved to the right a bit more, and then we take away the option of having fuel storage. Anyway, we'll keep the same alignment, so it should be here. We'll bring it down a couple. Yeah, it's gonna look much better, I think. Not way less space wasted. Alright, that should line up quite well. Center might be a bit unprotected. I had the right idea, but iterations of this slowly getting better each time. Kind of like the uneven top. Should make it easier to defend the engines down the bottom there. Why are they not building? Oh, there's a wall in the way. But why are they not able to build? Here we go, so that's that. Let's wasted real estate. What about this bit here? We're just doing it for now. All this tiles outside, so just delete. Which is a faster way of doing it, because it goes inside when you do this. You can't really drag it in fully without creating holes in your ship, which is a bit fiddly. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It's like a normal spaceship design with trains bolted on the side. There's no power plant, is there? No. I think the radar construction pylon goes up there, but we can put a power plant up there. Oh, it doesn't have the ceiling. Seal that off. Alright, have a look on. $1,900. It went up. What? I'm so confused. We were 1,600 before. Now we're 1,900. Why? I'm very confused. Maybe I wasn't counting it correctly before. This is technically worse. Before we had all that extra real estate at the top. And it was in alignment too. How's that possible? I find it struggling to believe that. 1,900, oh well. I mean, it's like two haulers, eh? Well, it's acting like three haulers, maybe. So in that respect, it's probably better still. Many more walls. Maybe that's the problem. Not that I want to add walls, but we can just add some walls and have a look. Does it help? I don't like the walls, but I guess it makes it more visually, like you can see what's going on. More subsections. It looks so much cooler with that top, because so many more items. I mean, we could put the lamps back. We've still got to add the logic in here. Okay, that did reduce the mass for the walls. Just all the time. I might go raid someone. I normally would start stream now, but I haven't had lunch. I need to eat lunch. I don't make a habit of leaving my stream going while I'm eating. So I think it's a good start. We've got the we've got krobelus processing its own cores on the planet ready. So we're going to the train needs to ship this mineral water and dock it in here. So instead of these cores, that's going to be mineral water tanks getting pumped into a train, and then we won't have 4 ships coming here. We'll have like 1 ship coming here, and it should be okay. Might need 2, but I think 1 ship might do it. We'll see, because that's kind of a pretty efficient layout for the core mining. Oh, not train stop. Why is there no power on this thing? Okay. So that all we're gonna do is design the loading on the planet with the pumps, and then the unloading logic and the logic of the ship, and then it should do its thing. It should be okay. Don't know whether I've got the right amount of power. I think this one reactor should be fine. We got plenty of antimatter canisters. Could even do more shields. Could push it up higher again. We could do left-right trains in another iteration. But I'll see who's doing Factorio, and I'll come back. I'll come back after lunch. Might be back in half an hour or something. People will be off by then, I suspect. Rage Pope doing. Who's Rage Pope? They look very. There's like Labyrinth calls, modded Factorio, Burger Fries. Not really a new person. I knew there's Rage Popers. Thanks, Code. I will do my best. I'll spot you in a few hours if you're around still. Where's my raid button? Read. Thanks, OM. Thanks for your streams. So these guys are early in SpaceX, I think.